It shows Rice hitting a man on the ground who yells that he's surrendering, storming into an apartment without a warrant, and tasing another drug suspect who'd already been tased. But the video wasn't enough to convince a jury that what Rice did was a crime.
Statistically, it's very difficult to obtain a conviction on officers for on-duty conduct because of these extra protections.
Prosecutor Tim Calloway says since police officers are authorized to use force, it's tough to prove excessive force. Calloway told jurors in closing arguments the video speaks for itself and that Rice had later bragged about what he'd done. But the defense says the video has shock value and not much else, claiming it's just another example of the dangerous situations officers often face with suspects who don't cooperate. The defense also questioned the suspect's credibility. APD fired Rice after he was charged with battery and aggravated battery in the case. When the jury handed down the not guilty verdict today, Rice thanked family and friends and the police officers who testified in the case.
Members of law enforcement that stood by me through this ordeal because they understand how the job is and how difficult it can be, making split-second decisions all the time.
Gabrielle Burkhart, KRQE News 13.
Rice is appealing his firing with APD. We asked him if he'd won his job back. He said he couldn't answer that question right now. APD would not comment on anything to do with Connor Rice.